What's going on, team? This is your coach, your mentor, Crypto Cliff, here with another message for you today. Now, oftentimes people don't understand the difference between investors. There are two different types of investors. There's what we call the retail investor. That's the people who trade on Coinbase, who trade on Robinhood, who trade on those type of exchanges. And then we have what we call institutional or advanced level investors. So I want to teach you the difference today between the two type of investors, because one is very profitable. The other, not so much. So, I like to use analogies when I teach. I love to use analogies whenever I express something. I want to make my point clear. So the first analogy I want to use is one of the alcohol bottles I hate the most. This. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know what this is. Y'all had me go to the store and buy this today just to do this this video. I haven't touched this since I was 16 years old. I blacked out when I was 16 years old drinking this. This is one of the worst alcohols on the planet. This is one of the worst tasting, worst for consumption. Just everything about this is bad. I feel bad even holding a bottle right now. But this is Seagram's Gin, all right? This is solely for the purpose of you getting intoxicated extremely fast. All right, extremely fast. But what's the aftermath of drinking something as horrible as this? You have a hangover for days upon days. You're sick. You can't even smell it. Like I still to this day cannot smell this alcohol. I'll start getting sick to my stomach. But the aftermath is always bad whenever you're dealing with Seagram's Gin. So Seagram's Gin, this bottle right here, is an analogy to describe the average investor or the retail investor. You see, most people dive into the financial markets. Most people write me. Most people reach out to me because they want to get rich quick. They want to have that, and they have that get rich quick mentality, right? Everybody wants to dump $5 in the market today and make $1 million tomorrow, but that's not how the game works. That's not how the investing game works. So they dive into something, they dive into crypto, they dive into stocks, they dive into Forex, they dive into the traditional futures markets. And what ends up happening is they end up downing themselves in something like this and losing everything. They completely eradicate their entire account because they wanted to get drunk quick, aka get rich quick. This is you. This is most people. Do you know that 89% of people who invest into every single financial market, whether it's crypto, whether it's Forex, the real estate market, any market, 89% of people lose money. That is not by coincidence. That's because most people use the market or trade the market like they buy lotto tickets. Most people view the financial market the same way they view going to a casino. You cannot gamble the market. You will lose every single time. So this right here is you. This is most people. This is 89% of people. You, right? Don't do this. All right? Now, this is one of my favorites. See, look how pretty it looks. Right? This is one of my favorite drinks of all time. This is Johnny Walker. Now, Johnny Walker, let me pull it out for you. Johnny Walker is what we call a premium whiskey. Premium whiskey. Now, this bottle is a lot heavier, a lot more dense than most alcohol bottles, right? When you crack open the top of this Johnny Walker and you smell the content of this Johnny Walker, it has a very clean taste, very clear taste. Clean smell, clear smell. When you finally pop this Johnny Walker open, which is what I'm going to do right now, and you pour it over a glass of rocks, or you take it the way I like to take it, which is neat, and you smell the content of it, and you swish it around, and you taste that clean taste. It shows you how they use certain filtration systems to give it that clean taste, that very smooth move, that very smoky move. All right? Basically, Johnny Walker took their time to make the perfect product. This is a representation or an analogy of the institutional investor or the advanced level investor. You see, when I get into an investment, when I dive into a play, I want to analyze every single bit of data I can find on that play. I want to go to crypto.com. I want to go to CoinMarketCap. I want to go to Twitter. I want to see every single bit of information that I can find on that play. Research, do my due diligence so that I know when I take my hard-earned money and put it into that investment, I have the highest possibility of making a premium profit. A premium profit. That's the main difference between investors who make money and investors who lose money. Night and day. Night and day. So you want to be the Johnny Walker type of investor. Don't be the bumpy faced Jen investor. Now, for anybody who wants to become this type of an investor, now is your chance. Now, I know I closed down the 6-week group course. I'm sorry, not the 6-week group course, but the one-on-one courses last week. I still have a few slots available for anybody who's interested. I'll leave that open until the end of the week. But if you want to learn how to become a institutional investor, it's time for you to dive into the markets. It's time for you to take a sip of the good stuff of life. It's time for you to dive into a course. And we have the 6-week crypto/crypto futures course. It starts this Sunday. Also, the Millionaire Mindset 6-month course. That's a lifetime mentorship course, meaning you indulge into everything we do. That starts this Sunday. Hit me up. Slots are available. Peace.